getting this part, okay, from here. Okay, so that will be y prime, first derivative. So y prime is going to be what? 3 per 2. Then derivative of this will be 2 per 3 x raised to 2 per 3 kurang minus 1 or 3 per 3. Okay, so y prime is going to be what? Ini cancel, leaving you with x raised to x
Negative
raised
1
to
over
Negative
3.
1 per 3.
negative 1 per 3. So this is now what is going to go inside there. By substitution, what will we get? That will be L is equal to, from input the limits. The limits are there. So from 1 to 8, square root of 1 plus the first derivative, x raised to negative 1 per 3, we square that and dx. Okay, expand this one. No, not expand. Simplify further. So I will get L is equal to the integral. Take note, yeah, this is in x. X equal to and x equal to. Okay. So that is now x is equal to 1 until x is equal to 8 of square root of 1 plus negative 2 per 3. X raised to negative 2 per 3, and this is now in dx. Okay, at this point, how do we solve it? Can you use substitution immediately? If you use substitution, you will say here u equal to 1 plus x raised to negative 2 per 3. What will be our du? Can you have a du over there? Du will be what?
Yes, teacher.
Hmm?
Negative 2 over 3, x raised to negative
Negative
5 over
2
3.
per 3 raised to negative 5 per
3.
3. And this is now in dx, correct? And if you are going to solve for dx, the variable is going to go down here, correct? Yes? So that means you will not be able to eliminate or change all variables into u because there will be something together with the du. So at this moment, we cannot use your u substitution directly. Okay, we need to simplify this one further so that we can have a clean dx aja, du aja. Understand? It's either you will just arrive with du and a number, okay, du over 5. This one you can use. So dx is equal to du over 5. That one you can use. But if 5x, cannot. Understand? Clear? Because you want
Yes,
all
teacher.
x's to become u. Okay. So what can we do? Since we cannot have a clean derivative or a clean du, we need to split this as much as possible or simplify it in another way. And the way to do that is we can factor. You factor out that one. Okay? How do you factor out that one? Teacher, There's no common factor. This is 1, and then that one is like this. So there's no common factor, right? Okay. But technically, how do you factor out something? So let's say if we have here 2x plus 4, how do you factor out 2? Is it division, right? You do division. So you just simply like to get the first term, you divide that by 2. So it is left with the x, and then you get the plus, divide that one by 2. So that's it, right? So the process of factorization is just dividing with the term that you want to bring out. So if we do that, if I want to bring out x raised to negative 2 per 3, I divide both terms with this, right? Correct? So what will I get? That's 1 per x raised to negative 2 per 3. How much? What will this one be? It will just become x raised to 2 per 3, right? Yes? And then plus ini bagi ini plus 1. Oh, with this technique that I made or that I have just done, were you able to follow?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
If you distribute this one, if you distribute inside, you will end up with the same thing. Okay, so let's just complete it. So this is going to be square root of integral from x equal to 1 until x equal to 8, and that is our L. The dx is outside. So what's so important there is at least now we can separate it into 2 factors. We will now have here L equal to from x equal to 1 until x equal to 8 of what? Square root of x raised to negative 2 per 3 square root of x raised to 2 per 3 plus 1, and this is now in dx. Okay, now if we are going to use u substitution here, let u equal to x raised to 2 per 3 plus 1. Okay, our du is going to be what? Derivative is 2 per 3
x raised to
x
negative 1
raised
over
to
3.
negative 1 per 3 dx, right? And we will now have a dx of what? The dx is going to be
3 du per 2x raised to negative 1 per 3.
okay, so that will be 3 per 2, right?
Yes.
That will be 3 per 2 du per x raised to
2 to negative 1 per
1 per 3. Okay, now simplify this. Let's simplify everything now. What is this? So I will put the 3 per 2 outside. What is this? This is what? X raised to negative 2 per 3. X raised to negative 2 per 3 kali 1/2. So, negative becomes negative 1/3, right? X raised to negative 1/3, right? This part. And then u, this one now becomes u raised to 1/2. And then our du is over x raised to negative 1/3. So basically, it cancels out. Okay, that's the reason why we need to simplify that. Okay, so everything now is in du. In u. I forgot our limits. For our limits, we need to adjust the limits as well. For the limits, remember this, that is still in x. That is in x, but this is in u. So we need to change that. So we are going to use the same thing over there. So that is going to be when u is equal to x raised to 2/3 plus 1 when x is 1. What's the value of u? Going to be 2, correct? So that's the lower limit. That's over here. So what's the upper limit?
5.
For the upper limit, how did you get that? That's u raised to x raised to 2/3 plus 1 when x is equal to 8. Okay, so that you will get u is equal to 5. Okay, so there. So everything now is in u. You need now to get the derivative. Sorry, not derivative. Integrate. That will be 3/2. U raised to 2/3. Correct? 2/3. 3/2. Bagi 2/3. So that means this is going to give us, I'm going to change this to multiplication. So wait, Sala. U raised to 3/2, right?
Yes.
U raised to 3/2 bagi 2/3. So it will become like this, so that this and this will cancel. So technically, what is left is only this term from 2 until 5. So again, that is now L is equal to U 3/2 from 2 raised to 5. Okay, evaluate. The length now is going to be upper limit minus lower limit. U, that is now 5 raised to 3/2 kurang 2 raised to 3/2. What will that be?
Eight 0.35.
Can someone confirm?
I also got 35.
Okay. So there. Okay, so I think this is it for the length of a line segment. I will try my best to see if I can provide you more example and practice exercises. But since we are working on limited time for each meeting that we have, I'm planning to move on to the next topic by next meeting. Okay? So I hope that 2 examples like this will be enough for the length of a line segment. Okay, clear? Okay,
Yes.
so with that said, I think it's already time. Okay, well, let's have our rest and enjoy your weekend. Okay, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Thank you.